Welcome back to Pouches and More, and today we'll prepare this quilted pouch. It's got a lining inside, it's got enough space to store anything, and this is how it looks. It's also got a pull tab in the side. So we'll have to first quilt the fabric. So let's get started with the quilting. So I've taken a piece of foam and we are going to attach the pieces of cloth on this. These are some pieces of fabric that I have. First we'll arrange it, and once we are satisfied with the way it looks, we'll start stitching. So I'm just arranging it like this. I feel it is okay. So now I'll just place the pieces of fabric in the side, and we'll start stitching. We'll first stitch one fabric on the foam. So we'll first attach this fabric to the foam. Next we'll take the middle piece. Since there are two pieces, we'll first be attaching the fabrics together. Then we'll attach it to the foam. So first we'll only attach the fabrics together. Now I finished attaching the fabrics. Now we'll attach it to the foam, so the right sides of the fabrics will be together, and we'll keep it on the foam like this, right sides together, and we'll make a simple straight stitch. Now we have done this, we'll just turn it right side out and flatten it, and we'll make a stitch on this. Now depending on how much space we want to keep between our quilting, we'll do the second stitch. I just am placing it according to my foot. So that is done. Now we have got little place left. We are going to put the other fabric. So right side down, and we'll just place it and make a stitch on this also. It will be the same way how we did for the second piece of fabric. Once it's stitched, we'll just turn it right side out, press it, and according to the spacing we are going to make a stitch on this. So we finished quilting. Now we'll cut it according to the size, that is 7 into 9 inches. So we require two pieces of quilted fabric measuring 7 into 9 inches. This is the main fabric. We also require two pieces of lining measuring the same 7 into 9 inches. We require one piece of zip. This measures around 10 inch. And we require, for the pull tab, we require a lace or a piece of cloth that is 1 inch by 3.5 inch. So these are the materials required. So first we'll take the quilted fabric right side up, and we'll place the zip the right side down, that is the slider facing down, and we'll just align it from top. Next we're going to take the lining, the right side facing down. We'll align from the side and the top. Now we're going to make a straight stitch over here. So it's a simple straight stitch that we'll be doing. Now finished doing that, we're just going to open it like this, and we're just going to hand press the entire thing. You can also iron it in case you want. We're just going to press it and clip it. Now we are going to take the main fabric, that is the quilted fabric, right side facing down. So right sides will be together, and we'll align it from the side and the top. Now finished doing that, the right sides are together, they are facing each other, and the zip is in between. Now we'll just turn this over, and we have got the lining piece. Now on that we'll again place the other lining piece, right sides together, and we'll align it from the side and the top. Now we finished doing that. Now we're going to make a straight stitch on this. Here linings are together and the zip is in between, and on the other side we have got the main fabrics together and the zip in between. So we're going to make a straight stitch over here. We have finished making a straight stitch. So our fabrics are attached to the zip. Now we're just going to open it like this, that is separated both sides, and we're just going to hand press the entire thing. So we need to make a top stitch on this, on the main fabric, on both the sides. So we have clipped it and we're going to make a top stitch. It's a simple straight stitch that we'll be doing. So I finished doing the top stitch. Now next what we are going to do is, we are going to pull the slider inside and we'll make a simple stitch over here, that is to hold the zip together, and we'll cut the extra also. So it's a simple simple stitch that we'll be doing. We have done the stitch over here. Now we'll just cut the extra zip from both the sides. So I finished cutting the zip. Now we have to attach the pull tab. For that we'll take this lace and we'll fold it. Now we'll place it on the slider side and it will be just below the zip. We are going to make a straight stitch. So I'm finished making a straight stitch on the pull tab. It is only on the main fabric, it is not on the lining fabric. It's only attached to the main fabric, it's not attached to the lining fabric. So once that is done, we are taking the main fabrics together and we are going to clip the whole thing like this. So I finished clipping the entire thing, lining fabrics together, and we are going to keep this part open and stitch the whole thing. So while we are stitching the whole thing all around, we are supposed to, the zip will be going towards the lining fabric. On both the sides, the zip will be going towards the lining fabric. So we have to make a stitch all around. Only on the lining lining fabric we will be leaving an opening. So all around we'll be stitching. Only this part will be leaving an opening. We'll be making a back stitch over here on both the sides. Since when we will be turning it right side out, we don't want the stitch opening. So we'll be making a back stitch on both the openings. So finish stitching. This is the opening that we left. Now we need to box the corners. For that we'll be doing a boxing of 1 inch, that is from the stitch mark we'll be taking 1 inch on both the sides, that is the base and the side. We'll be taking 1 inch marking. So we'll draw a box and we'll do that for all the other 3 sides also. So finished marking the box. Now we're going to cut it. So finished cutting the box also. Now we'll have to stitch it. For that what we're going to do is, we're just going to open it like this, flatten it. We'll be matching the stitch marks, the seam stitch marks, and now we have to make a straight stitch over here. As of now we'll just be putting a clip on it. The stitch seams will have to match. We'll do that for the other side also. So now we'll do that for the main fabric also. We're just going to open it, flatten it, and the stitch seams will be flattening the stitch seams. So these are the seams, we'll flatten it, and as of now we'll just put a clip. We'll do that on the other side also. Now we need to make a stitch on this, and we'll do that for all the 4 sides. So we'll start and stop with the back stitch so that the boxing does not open. So I finished boxing all the 4 corners. This is how it looks. Now we'll have to turn the entire thing right side out. So from this opening we'll turn the entire thing right side out. So I finished turning the whole part right side out. Now the only thing left to be done is stitching this opening. It's a simple straight stitch. You can hand stitch it or machine stitch it. So finish doing that, we'll just push the lining inside neatly. So this is how the pouch will look. It's completely done and ready. It's simple to make and this is how it looks. Thanks for watching.